That's it. Just been for a really long run. You know you need to cool down. You're not sure how. It's never the wrong way. Let me show you mine.
Okay guys, it's going to be a fantastic little routine to stretch off all the major muscles that we used in running. So I'm going to lead with my left leg. That knee is just going to meet the toe there. The back leg, the heel is firmly on the ground, and everything is aligned from the hips to the knee to the ankle. Toes are facing forward. So I'm just pushing through the small of my back now, getting a nice hip extension. Let my body weight fall through that lunge. I'm now going to push my knee over my toe, getting a nice Achilles stretch on that front leg. And now we want to get the glute, so we're going to pulse the knee to the side of the body 3 times. You can do this as many times as you feel you need to. So it's a good idea to take a big inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, and expire maybe 2 to 3 times with each pose. Back leg comes forward, hips go back, knees come together, toe comes off the ground. We keep our chest high, we put our hands on our thigh, and we push to the knee. Just until we feel the hamstring. We keep the back nice and neutral, nice and straight. Knees slightly bent, toe is up. We can bend the back now as we bring the arms around. Bend the back and go down to the toe. So let's stretch all the way through the leg, making sure everything's aligned. Can't quite go to the toes, it's not necessary. Just go as far down until you feel that tipping point of the stretch. That's it. Should we shake it off? So that's it, no need to overstretch. You're going to lead with the other leg now, guys, and we're going to do an upper back stretch with our deep lunge. Yep, so back heel is firmly on the ground. Interlock your fingers, put them an arm's length away from the sternum and bring it back in, pushing through your chest, keeping the elbows high, getting a nice upper back stretch there. And then we push that knee over the toe again, and we're going to pulse the glute 3 to 4 times, as many times as necessary. Sometimes I do it 3 times, sometimes I do it 10. Might depend on your mileage, might depend if you've been active recently or not. And then again, we're going to lead with the hips, push those hips back, knees come together, toe comes up, chest high, hands to thigh, push to the knee. We get the hamstring on the other leg now. A nice simple routine to do from standing. We do one side and then we do the other. Arms come around. Bend the back now, go to the toe. Real focus on that lower leg, muscles of the calf, gastrosoleus. Fantastic. So just going to come to a stand, shake that off. Back into a lunge on the other leg. That's a fantastic little torso rotation. You get a nice inner thigh stretch as well, inner hip stretch. Yeah, just imagine you've got a ball. Keep your eye gaze with your hands. Swap the size, do as many of these as you feel necessary. Really gives you some relief. Breathing in on the way down, exhaling on the way through. Fantastic. So then again, let's just get those hamstrings, tilt at the hips. Reach for the sky, up onto the toes. Do this as many times as you feel necessary. Fantastic, guys. So some shoulder circles as well. A lot of runners sometimes get some bad shoulders. There's a lot of movement while we're running. and then we're gonna think about firing off those triceps, pointing the index fingers to the spine, so it works right through the body, right through the ankle, through the knees, through the hips, through the torso, through the shoulders, right to the arms. Have a shake, nice big deep breath, fill the lungs and exhale. So I really like to do these deep breathing right after my activity to separate the activity from the rest of the day. Fantastic. And now just a little bit on the IT band for some emphasis.
Sure, a lot of recreational runners get is this IT band syndrome. The IT band, it's a band of muscle that comes from the iliac crest right down to the iliac crest, right down to the tibia here. Yeah, so it joins big arm muscle runs down to the legs. That comes tight. Really have some issues, especially in the side of the knee. So let's work on doing that. So if you want to get the right side, you're going to get your right leg, stick it behind your left leg, and then you're just going to push to the right. Yeah, and I like to throw my arm over as well. If you need to use a wall, also completely fine. Yeah. So you come in and out of it, give it a hold, just give it a stretch, just to the tipping point, and we'll be all good. Okay, for 10 seconds maybe I will. We'll go for the left side after this. So we'll reset, be fluid with the arm. Yeah, get the left leg, pull it behind the right one, and push it to the side, and also throw the arm over. You can use a wall if you need to. Really, really fantastic. So this IT band comes tight. We do get issues in the knee, and it's always good to prevent the issues before they happen. So doing this whole routine after your run is really going to be beneficial, guys. Yeah, very rarely have I had any injuries. So always kept the stretch routine going, and we'll finish. I think big deep breath. Put your hands together. I like to push through my hands. So hold the top 5 seconds. Release. We could do 5 of those, yeah? So it really separates the activity from life. Just some nice deep breaths, yeah? So push your hands together. Fantastic, guys. So guys, I hope that helped you out. Like I said, there's no real wrong way to do things as long as it comes to a cool down. You're just going to want to stretch and flex all the relevant muscles that you use in your activity. In this case, we did a run, so we're thinking about doing the quads, doing the Achilles, doing the hamstrings, rotating through the torso, getting that IT band. Yeah, and just doing some nice deep breathing all the way through it. Yeah, so no real wrong way. If you're not doing it already, this is a routine you can follow. So I hope you liked it, guys. Please share the post. If you know anyone who does their running and is not sure how to stretch, please just share this post to them. And yeah, get the word around. Big love, people.